Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are looking for schemes, you're most certainly in the right place, as today we shall be beginning our legendary Skarsnik campaign. And I'm certainly very excited. The Greenskin rework has made this campaign a lot more fun, buffed up goblins, we have a new skill tree, scrap system, all sorts of goodies. And Skarsnik, of course, does have his own unique wall, which is quite scary. Now, I still think the campaign is going to be very challenging. To the north, we have the Empire, we have the Reichland. To the west, we have the Bretonnians and the Wood Elves, who, of course, are very tricky AI opponents. And to the south, we have the Dwarves. So certainly some very tough foes we're going to have to face with this mighty war boss. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what Skarsnik brings to the table. So firstly, for his faction effects, he can only recruit Orc units from Karak Peaks, which is fine. Honestly, you don't really want to recruit Orc units with Skarsnik anyways. He gets a massive upkeep reduction and recruitment cost reduction of 40%. And if you stack this with the new skill tree, and also the Mushroom Addict character. So there's a new Greenskin War Boss or Night Goblin War Boss, or I believe Grey Shamans have it as well. But you can get like pretty much like 90-95% reduction on certain lords. Skarsnik can't get quite that much because he doesn't have that trait, the Mushroom Addict. But yeah, it's really crazy. You can get a ton of goblins, goblin armies, and just overwhelm the old world potentially. So we'll see how that goes. So again, hero action cost reduced by 50%. He's all about scheming and getting in there and assassinating, all that sort of fun stuff. But also his heroes receive 100% more experience. So your big bosses, your supporting characters will be leveling up very, very quickly, and it's quite nice. Upkeeper recruitment cost for goblins and night goblin units is great. Now this is really nice because it's actually a faction effect. It's not something that is really pertinent to only Skarsnik, it's your whole faction. So your Mushroom Addict characters, your supporting armies, they're all going to be getting this as well. And it makes it super cheap to have like I wouldn't say a doom stack, but a stack of goblins and fanatics like that in the late game. So while armies do have Doomdiver catapults, we have unique building chain at Karak Peaks, no surprise there. Enables lightning strike battles when reinforcements are present, which is really nice. So you don't really have to worry about, you can get those optimal engagements. And also if you're fighting other Greenskin armies who do have WA armies, you can shut down their WA armies and take them out, which is really, really nice. The other ones aren't so good. Charge bonus, Squig hoppers, whatever, that's fine. It helps with our first Squig unit we do start with. And also we have Skarsnik's unique WA, which I think of all the Greenskin lords, I think that on legendary difficulty, Skarsnik's unique WA is probably the best one because it buffs up missile units. However, I think on like normal, hard, very hard, I think that Azag's might be a little bit better. Giving your entire army terror is pretty insane, especially for buckling down like state troops and low tier troops in the early game. So you can really expand very quickly. Now, as far as our plan goes, we will push to the south. We want to try and find like Grimgor or a very powerful Greenskin war boss and take them out and, scheme, let them think we're friends and then go in there and go for the kill. So basically, we're hoping that Grimgor will take over the Badlands. We can find his army, take him out, and just basically get his whole empire and win the campaign that way. Otherwise, it's going to be very tricky if we have to do it the old-fashioned way, because Skarsnik on legendary difficulty is still tough, because not only do you take the massive public order penalty for playing on legendary, but you also have -2 for not controlling Karak Peak. So it's like you're at like -10 or something. It's quite insane. Anyways, guys, that is my diatribe about Skarsnik, the warlord of 8 Peaks and Crooked Moon. Let us jump in and have some fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're back in business. So let's go ahead and take a look at how the faction plays. So Skarsnik is the rightful ruler of Karak Peaks and must regain control of his stronghold to be able to recruit Orc units and achieve victory. And you can see up at the top, we do have Karak Peaks penalty, but we don't control it, so no Orcs. And also we have obedience on all provinces. It's really actually quite nasty. If you look at our starting province, we have -12, so 8 for the difficulty level, 2 for the extorted income, essentially taxes, and then also -2 from events. So it's really, really actually super punishing, and you have a lot of public order issues very early in this campaign. Of course, we have the new WA mechanic, which you guys have seen just in countless streams and videos, I'm sure. We have the scrap mechanic, and Skarsnik's scrap mechanic is actually, I think, one of the best ones. It's really, really good. So it's the fungus flasks, and if you look here, it basically gives your characters a damage over time effect, very much in the vein of Poison Wind Mortars. And this is really important for fighting Clan Angren early, because those Ethereal Ghost characters, you barely have any magic damage. So being able to get the damage over time effect on them actually does take out the ghosts pretty quick. And that's pretty much it. For our victory conditions, let's go ahead and check this bad boy up. We're going to be going for a short campaign, so Karak Peaks, we have to pretty much take out all the greenskins, which once we get Grimgor, all the other ones just kind of buckle. It's really just getting Grimgor, and from there just, confederating or forcing the other ones to join us. Occupy, loot, and raise, blah, blah, blah. And obviously we have the standard victory conditions of controlling 8 settlements either through military allies or vassals, so we'll try and become friends with the vampires, other greenskin tribes, to really control all of these territories. On top of that, we have to raid for 7,500, which is actually not too bad now. It's gotten much easier considering we'll have multiple goblin armies late game raiding, and with new raiding stance not requiring any movement, it's very, very good. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get this party started. We do have a dwarf army here. Could recruit first, but do we want to get some nasty skulkers? Probably so. So what we'll do is we'll take out this dwarf army, we'll move back, we'll recruit some skulkers, and then we can decide what to do from there. But aside from that, we definitely want to get some growth infrastructure. Public order, I could build the Skarsnik's tent here. You can't get it to its maximum tier, but it does give us public order very early on, which will help us counterbalance the really rapid rebellions. Now, it seems like a bit of a strange play, but it does give us a very early big boss. Although we do start with one. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we can't get past the capacity, so... All right, so we're going to slap him in the army. That's good. That'll make that first fight that much easier. We're going to go ahead and go here and get the fungus flasks to upgrade this character because, again, it's one of the best scrap upgrades in the game. It's really, really powerful. But we got to go in. If I go up here, I can get more night goblins and get more fungus flask upgrades, but it is dependent on scrap, which you don't start with too much of. So I think I'm just going to go for this. Yeah, we're just going to get the money for now. And we're going to go in and fight. Like Skarsnik's campaign, you don't have an easy first fight. I mean, yeah, we'll win this, of course, but it's not fresh fish. Like, it's not one of the ones where you come in and have that auto-resolve where it's like 90%. It's still a difficult campaign, even with the changes. So we're going to go ahead and put the banner on this character. It's pretty good. Unbreakable, melee attack, melee defense, causes fear, can't complain. See you guys in the battle. You know, it's actually kind of funny. I was talking to a couple people about this campaign before I started, and a lot of folks were saying, you know, I just hide my main province. I just wait. I don't even go out. I just hold the 3 until Grimgor conquers everything and then pushes up north or comes near you, and they just go out on a mission to take out Grimgor, and that's how they win the campaign, which I think is freaking hilarious. Anyways, we're going to be going for more of a Daca-centric army. If you see here, Skarsnik's WA does give armor-piercing missile damage, base missile damage, but you still need a fair amount of melee units to actually get the WA to go off, or else it's kind of pointless, so we'll have to think about our army. I think I'm going to get some pump wagons, a couple other units like that, and we should be okay. All right, so this is our main little force here. Looks good to me. We'll kind of hide over here to avoid some of the Jawi missiles. These guys will hide in the trees initially. Can we hide there? Can we get in there? Can we do it? Doesn't look like it. We could also vanguard in the corner as well. That's fine. We'll just do that. All right, so let's start the battle. Get this party started. Do a little bit of fast forwarding. Move in. And, oh, are they going to shoot at my rock clobbers? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're just going to kind of lurk behind. Move up with the main force. I think they do have some missiles. Yeah, so they got a couple quarrelers. So we need to kind of, you know, give them the business here. The fanatics are going to lurk in the trees. And the fanatic bombs are so strong. So what we do is we send in the spider first to let it take the shots. The spider itself does have really, really good armor, obviously. It did get nerfed from 150 to 120, but it's still pretty good. So we're just in range here, so let's pull back. Just wait till we really, really get in position, get our characters going. And the Squig Hoppers, we just need to wait for their melee lines to advance, and then they can just come in and feast on the souls. So we'll send in the spider, do a little bit of juking as we approach. We should be able to dodge some of the ammo, but basically we want to get a really, really good fanatic bomb. Good, move you guys up through the trees here. Yes, focus everything on the spider if you can, little buddies. And the Squig Hoppers, I don't want to be too greedy with them, but when the spider comes in, basically the entire focus of this AI's force is going to be to deal with it. And good, now we can start moving up. Great, so let's get the characters, Spider should be able to ramrod these guys, and the Squig Hoppers with their bonus, charge bonus, should be good here. So let's go ahead and just drop the fanatics like this. We'll go like right down the pipe like that. That should be fine. All right, Squig Hoppers got their nice charge here. Fanatics are going to be losing their shots. Or their fanatics here. Yes, looks good to me. All right, great. So let's get the other dudes in there. We'll get our characters and single entities to fight first. Squig Hoppers were able to Shrek those guys pretty good, but we do want to chase them off because we will have to fight this army again, obviously, when we chase them for the second time. We're going to pull back with our troops. Like, we don't need to take the casualties here. We'll get some Night Goblins on Fanatics. That should be a pretty good fight for us. And it looks like this Grudge Thrower should be fully broken, but we want to make sure it doesn't come back. I think it has to be 4 or less, typically, for that to work. All right, so let's go after the boss here. If we can. These Fanatics can kind of chip away on the archers on the flank. We're just getting the more optimal fights here. And now Squig Hoppers can go there. Should be fine. Big boss, let's go. Everything's looking good. Skarsnik's scheming. We got the Fanatics coming in with their damage over time effect. Should take minimal, if any, casualties. Some Gobbos we can pull in there as well. Very good. So taking a little bit of damage. That's all right. Let's pull the spider back. Skarsnik can kind of scheme a little bit. Yeah, Skarsnik, pop tricks and traps. Go help with those guys. Yeah, and you can see our Fanatics are taking like no damage, which is great. All right, so this whole position has been crumped pretty horribly. We'll let the Gobbos chase, and then we'll get you guys to go hunt down those Fanatics. And Skarsnik is taking some unnecessary damage due to my lapse in micro there, so let's go ahead and pull him back. And like the thing is on Legendary, especially in these campaigns that are a little bit more challenging, you don't want to be taking this kind of early damage. It really, really does suck. All right, so we've chased those guys down. Looking good. Skarsnik can now team up here, and we should have another Fanatic throw here in 18 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. Squig Hoppers doing their thing. Let's pop the wall as well. Get that big old saucy upgrade. I wish I had the Maternal Instinct ability like in Grom the Paunch's campaign. You guys probably saw that. It's pretty freaking powerful. All right, so the Fanatics in 5 seconds will have another throw here. So we're going to go ahead and pull you guys and go there. Skarsnik, let's get you back. No need to have you fighting here. And where are our little Fanatics? All right, so let's go ahead and do like the reverse kind of angle here. Yeah, that should get some serious damage right there. Yep, you can see that Shrekking the entire Dwarf army. Fanatics, let's pull him back. Just let the regular Goblins take the hammering. No need for him to be there. And good, so we're chasing them down. On the far side, those guys have cleaned up shop. Let's pull and chase. You little goblins get back. Skarsnik get back. We can just have the spider and the goblins take out the dwarf lord now. And we get the big boss there as well. Yeah, little goblin archers, it's fine. So we need to make sure we fully crump them. So it looks like 3 quarrelers left here. Then we can bounce over and start chasing down some of the dwarven reinforcements. All right, let's go. Let's do it to it. Yeah, dwarf lord's getting punted pretty good. Come on, boys. Finish him off. You guys can go ahead and flank here. Squig hoppers should have him down to the count. Yeah, it's like 1 guy left. All right, it's fine. So we'll do a collapse. Chase these guys. These fanatics can go here. Skarsnik and company can go there as well. And the war boss is just going to get... Not war boss, but the dwarven war boss. Just going to get punted non-stop by those other units. Another fanatic chain. Fanatics are really good. I'm excited to actually use them like in the late game in this campaign. I mean, Grom's campaign you guys saw was, you know, somewhat goblin focused, but this one just takes it to a whole nother level with the upkeep cost reduction. You can get some pretty crazy armies for sure. And army losses is always a good way to deal with the dwarf characters. And that should be it. Cool. So we're going to do our chasing here. Just chase down as many as we can. It looks like they have 1 here. They have 2 here. That should be enough. I'm pretty sure it was 4. Chase you guys down. You guys. You guys. And you guys. So we don't want to take out the dwarf lord, but we do want to beat him up as much as we possibly can. Because again, in the resolve after the math, or when we chase him down after the fact is what I meant to say, it's going to make the resolve or the next fight much easier. All right, guys, I'm going to clean this up. We'll see you on the campaign map in just a second. Alrighty, so we did get the decisive victory, which is good. Took a little bit of damage. Squig Hopper's really racking up the kills. Yeah, they're going to be quite nice as we progress here. Carriganorn is going to be our first foe. We do have to, I believe, take a city. Now, one way to do that is just take out this lord, and then the AI will oftentimes recruit another lord, so you can pull the entire dwarven army out into open field, which is really good. Casualty replenishment. It's a little bit of extra dough. We'll take the replen. Yeah. It's only 3%, but it is what it is. We should be able to catch this dwarven army, I think. Let's go ahead and check. I don't think we quite can, actually. Yeah, because we embedded the agent, which is fine. We needed him for that battle anyway. So we're going to get some Skulkers. Pretty good AP, and then from here, we'll probably just max out on like archers, to be honest. Route Marcher for Skarsnik. We're going to get to Gobbos next. It's really, really powerful for these early game goblin armies. And for you, Scavenge gives us a little bit of a post-battle loot, but honestly, Stalker is quite nice, actually. So we're going to get Stalker and Scavenge. It lets you kind of see around those corners and those crevices that are quite scary indeed. And for our tech tree, we're going to go ahead and get Go Fast. It does get us around, but this one gives us upkeep production. Also gives our goblins some pretty good weapon strength and melee attack. I think we're going to get that first, and then we can go and get Go Bigga once we get more infrastructure, and Go Fasto once we start moving around. All right, guys, next turn. See you in a minute. So the dwarves have tried to escape with the underway, and we're just going to auto-resolve this because it's pretty, yeah, we should pretty much no damage. It's just the dwarven character. All right, so we're back on the campaign map here. Should be our turn here in a hot moment. Carriganorn's Lord has fallen. We have our nasty Skulkers. Now I have the decision. Do I want to go and press Carriganorn really, really hard? And yeah, you can see with Skarsnik, you get really, really fast level ups on your characters. So we got the Ruby Ring of Ruin. Pretty cool. Skarsnik can now shoot fireballs out of his little goblin hands. We have Beta Knight Sneak In, melee attack for Goblin and Night Goblin units. That includes Nasty Skulkers, which is pretty good, so we're going to do that. And then for you, let's go ahead and make you a little bit combat-centric. Get Bloody Blade. The Wolf is okay, but on foot, he's fine for now. So do we have enough for scrap upgrades? It does cost 20, so we're going to get the Fungus Flasks on these guys. It's just a really, really powerful one. I'm tempted to upgrade this, but it's just so expensive. We're actually going to go ahead and ship it for now. And get this, and move down south now. So we can underway pretty far. Ideally, we go near Carriganorn, but not so close that they can pull the garrison into conflict if it's an unfavorable situation. And then we can just take this out, hopefully. So let's go another way over here, hope for the best. Ugh. Oh, we're still too close. I screwed it up, but it's okay. So, yeah, that Lord is probably going to fall back into Carriganorn here. Carriganorn's garrison isn't too bad, so as long as they don't use their OP legendary difficulty recruitment, we should be all right. All right, guys, next turn. See you in a second. Right, perfect timing. We do get the buffs for all of our little goblin units, so now we're rocking some pretty good stats on those guys. And for you, let's go ahead and make you a little bit more tanky, precise. Probably melee defense is going to be more pertinent here, just so he doesn't get crumped by these dwarves. Now, there's a decent dwarven presence here. You can see they have an okay little garrison. It's not going to be an easy fight. We still should be able to win it, considering we have the spider. But, yeah, it's going to be a scrap, so we'll go ahead and get to that in a minute. So as far as diplomacy goes, I don't know if there's anything we really want to do in that respect. Part of me wants to get this building going, because we're not going to worry about Doom Divers, so having this at a tier 2 settlement isn't that bad, because, like, we want the rock lobbers, we want the pump wagons. Trolls could be something to consider too. Early game though, trolls, I don't know. Skarsnik's army, I think we want to get more pump. Like, pump wagons are just so good against early greenskins, and this building as well is cool. It gives us a caster, but man, Brainbuster would be so useful right now. But the pump wagons, you know, the pump wagons do call to me. It's 3,000 Gs. We can get a raiding camp. We could also get this, because you can see our public order is just tanking, but basically it's going to be one of the first buildings we build at this infrastructure we're about to capture here. We'll build pump wagons. Yeah, pump wagons are just really, really useful, and we're going to be fighting a bunch of dwarves too as we do go down here, and pump wagons against state troopers is also nice. They can run interference for archers. They bring a lot to the table. So firstly, we're going to attack this character. We do have lightning strike too, but I don't want a lightning strike because I want to actually pull them out of the keep here. Yeah, you can see we could lightning strike down. It would get rid of all those guys. We could take out this dwarf lord for free, but then basically, yeah, we want to pull him out. It's fine. Was it a walled settlement? I didn't even check. I could retreat, but who cares? We're just going to get in a fight. Yeah, we should be able to crump this lord pretty quick. Squig hoppers can take out the archers. They don't really have anything to deal with the spiders, so let's just take them out with one fell swoop, and we'll see you guys on the battlefield. Alrighty, and here we are. So, okay, so some of the dwarven reinforcements are coming from over here. There's actually a little bit of potential to get some really, really nasty fanatic play here. Oh, this is tempting. Yeah. But that's going to be a big force. That's going to be like everything else. So I could like crump them, like push them up against the wall real quick, but like I don't know if that's like the way I want to play this. I think like trying to pick them apart is a little bit better with the goblins. I could go and take out the runesmith real quick with our two characters here. Granted, getting the spider up in their face with a fanatic stack there is really, really good. Yeah, it's really, really strong. Skulkers against the dwarves should do okay. It should do okay. Yeah, it seems like I'd rather pull them apart. Yeah, so we're gonna play it safer here. So we're gonna get our three characters and just have them go do some gooning. We'll get some skulkers, pull these guys back. These guys can hide in the trees. Yeah, squig hoppers. There you go, get in there, nice and good. Like I don't think they're even hidden, but it's okay. We could actually get the fanatics here and just have them like throw, but the problem is there's going to be a ton of quarrelers emerging. So yeah, we'll just kind of like have a bit of a position where we try and get some scheming going here. Perfect. You guys can kind of be lurking over here as well. Yeah, we're not going to give them a fair fight. All right, so let's move over here, do some fast forwarding as the dwarven armies will emerge from the tree line. So yeah, basically this runesmith has to get karate chopped. Yeah, that would have been a lot of stuff. We might have been able to win it, but it's not how we want to play this. Definitely is not. So they're coming forward now. We can have our ambushes kind of waiting and, you know, jump on them in different areas. We're not going to fight them in a straight formation until we take out this character. So he's going to try and run for the hills, but yeah, our character should be able to catch him. Skarsnik, Trixie, Traps, let's go. Get that big boss a little bit quicker. And now the spider's here, so that character should be poisoned. And, let's see what the archer situation is. So we'll put you in group 2 for now. Yeah, a bunch of quarrelers. They might even just wait for us there, which is actually totally fine. Could have gotten the wolf. I think on foot he's probably fine. They're not like crazy good in combat as on the wolf mounts. On foot, I suppose they're a little bit better. So let's go ahead and collapse in the back of this guy. Runelord shouldn't be doing too much damage. And yeah, so you can see how they're like splitting up now. This is what I want. I want to get like a full surround / ambush situation there. And then the rest of the army, the squig hoppers can come and like sweep up too. There's just like so much potential here. All right, so the Runelord guy, I mean, he's got to be going down soonish. Yeah, he's got to be. So we can keep the spider on him. I guess we just use the big boss to chase him down, although I really do want to actually take him out because he's the only thing in his army. So yeah, we're gonna chase pretty good there. All right, so we got these guys ready. These guys can come up as well. We'll go for a bit of a flank here. As far as these guys go, we'll get the fanatics ready. Good, Anakin, good. So we'll come in here. We'll get these guys around the side. Fanatics should be able to defeat, or excuse me, they should be able to defeat the miners pretty easily. And you guys can be pulled in as well. So we got an isolation there, which is great. And that Lord is almost down for the count. He's got to have like 1 or 2 shanks left in him. Great, so we got a good collapse here. We have our super sweet elite fanatics over there. And good, so we took out that character, which is nice. Now we can pull these guys in. And as they do start to put some pressure on this formation, we gotta be really careful, yeah, because we don't want to get stuck here. So we're gonna go ahead and drop smoke bomb, slow them down, pull back. Just try and take those juicy engagements where we can. We're just really just trying to pull this army apart. So yeah, we'll get our single entity goon squad to come in here. Pull you guys over here. Very good. So we've slowed them down. We've kited back. We're certainly out scheming the dwarves. So like a big portion of their army is over here now, which is really good. Unfortunately, these stupid skulkers. Stupid skulkers. All right, let's go around the back here. Get our characters going after that mighty dwarf lord there. Get some skulkers creeping into the archer line, which is always welcome. And what are these? These are dwarf warriors here? Okay. Dwarf warriors. Squig hoppers. Is there any archers down here? Not really. Okay, so we can actually get the squig hoppers to come up and around. You guys can run here. You guys can run over here. And great, we've gotten those characters in. So let's go ahead and I could do the fanatics right now, but I don't know how necessary that is. All right, here we go. Let's take out this character if we can. So we got Skarsnik plus Big Boss on him. That should be a pretty doable 2v1. So hope for the best. Got you guys coming. We can drop some fanatics over there. Try and track those guys. as we press in on multiple angles. Smoke bomb here. And great. So the Squig Hoppers and other troops have outmaneuvered those Dwarven forces. And we should lose those Fanatics here any second now. Here we go. Let's just do it like that. Perfect. All right. You guys press in. Spider and company doing their thing. Skarsnik not able to take out the Lord. It looks like he was able to scurry away, but the Fanatics did some really brutal damage for sure. And they should win that fight too. All right, Squig Hoppers coming in the back, so we've outmaneuvered their force. It's down here just basically chasing my random Fanatics and nasty Skulkers, which is exactly what we want. So let's keep running with those guys. And it looks like this formation has been broken. Squig Hoppers, let's just charge into the back of them, try and break them down. Good, Skarsnik Swaz active. Let's get it right as we charge in. Should be quite nice. Gobbo's coming in as well. And yeah, we do want to do as much damage as we can to this army, like in terms of like chasing things down. And it looks like some Skulkers did okay for themselves there, but still got crumped a little bit. Very good. Keep hustling, guys. Keep hustling. All right, so that Dwarven position is pretty broken up. So I really do want to get that Lord if we can. Let's go after him there. Squig Hoppers can keep chasing. Looks like these guys have 8 models, so we want to get them a little bit lower. Skulkers can chase there. You guys pull back. And these guys, let's see if we can lure them like that direction. That would actually be really nice. Goblin Archers. Do it, to it. Go, Spider, go. And Squig Hopper, how many are left? Okay, just 1. So we don't need to attack them anymore. We can have them now chase off those Gorlers. Get these Gobbos going here. These ones right here. And yeah, Skulkers should be able to win those respective fights. Just goon the Lord out if we can. Look at this like hero Skulker. He's just like luring away like 3, semi-powerful dwarf infantry units. Oh no, we don't want to be taking damage on our Fanatics here. We can get us around on these dwarf warriors. I don't mind that. Okay, they have 12 left, but we need to do a little bit more damage to actually break them. Let's go after you. Skulkers are falling back. We have our archers in shape. Looks good to me, but we definitely got to make sure that guy actually goes down here. Great, so now we can get the full surround. Squig Hoppers were able to finish them off, I think, completely. How many do we have left? 10. Yeah, we need to do a little bit more damage. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay, so we have another Fanatic charge here, so let's come in and do that. Yeah, this guy's going to get crumped pretty good. I'm pretty sure he's the Rune Lord, though, so we don't need to finish him off. Yeah, look at the kite over there. Yes, so good and tasty. Skulkers can engage. We're going to smoke bomb and then use Fanatics on them. That's good. Yeah, everything's beat up, and then we could just take Karaknorn very easily after this. 6 models. All right, so we have the Fanatics chains. Let's go ahead and loose them here in just a second. And as soon as that goes off, we'll smoke bomb them to make sure they're slow. A little bit of a MLG pro Goblin play. And smoke bomb. Boom, slow them down. Set them up, knock them down like bowling pins. Perfect. All right, so we've pulled those guys back. That's some big old thick damage right there. Pull these guys around the side. Continue engaging here. And Skulkers have engaged some Dwarf Warriors here, which I suppose some miners. Might be able to win that. We can let them fight now. I think it's okay. Squig Hoppers, where are you guys at? Okay, Squig Hoppers have done their job. Let's go ahead and collapse this formation if we can. Skarsnik Swaz active once again. Very good. All right, so we broke that position. These archers can shoot them in the back. The Wa might actually let us win this fight here, although Dwarf Warriors seem to be trading pretty effectively. Of course, we are on the... so basically, as far as difficulty goes, you have Legendary Campaign difficulty, which, institutes all kinds of buffs in the campaign side of things. But the hardest battle difficulty you can do is actually very hard. There's no Legendary battle difficulty, so... it's pretty much the same as like a very hard campaign as it pertains to the battles and stuff. All right, so those guys are broken. So we're going to do some chasing. This might take a minute. And I'll be back, guys, when all is said and done. All right, so victory is ours. You can see the garrison, the reinforcements have all been taken out. There's only 20 Dwarf Warriors guarding the city now. So I'll take the replenishment. We've got our rank level up, which is good. Now it's time to go take Karaknorn for free. Yeah, it looks like there's like just a couple janky units guarding it. So, drip and tips. Nastier Squigs. We may eventually get some Squig action. I'm tempted. Do I go Squig Hoppers versus Pump Wagon? I guess I've already committed to the Pump Wagon. Let's just pump those jams up. Although, I'm pretty sure the Squig Hopper units actually do get the cost reduction, whereas the Pump Wagons don't. Alright, so Karaknorn here. This is what I'm talking about. It was a walled settlement, so I'm just very happy I don't have to fight that. And sacking it. Now, we're going to occupy it. We want to develop this infrastructure here. So Karaknorn, you can see we're at negative 21 right now, which is super nasty. We have a Beast Slayer there, which is cool. I guess we just get growth to try and grow it. Yeah, we're going to have to sit for a couple turns, though. I could get rid of the Goblin Toolbox, too. Let me see. It's level 3. So could we get the Squig Hopper tech there? We could, actually. Squig Herds. And, I have a little bit more synergy with Squigs than I do with Pump Wagons. So, yeah, a little bit of a mistake on my part there, but let's get the Squig tech. Let's do the Squig tech. Yes. Because again, I'm pretty sure they benefit from the cost reduction. Plus, they also the Pump Wagons. I don't believe they do. All right, so we're gonna get Gobbos with Skarsnik because that buffs up all of our Goblin units. more specifically the melee ones, but it's pretty good for the archer synergy we're going to be going for. So let's go ahead and get some archers, which will be really good with Skarsnik Swa. And as far as this goes, we have the Gobbo Crackdown, but I think we're going to go ahead and do GOBBLA to get the growth. And also our characters leveled up. Yeah, the big bosses, man, they level so fast with Skarsnik. It's awesome. All right, so that's it, and we'll see you guys in the next turn. All right, now we're back. So Carrick Norn can be leveled up, which will be nice. Take a couple turns, but that's all right. So let's go ahead and just upgrade everything. Although I probably should save some money to recruit some more Gobbos. We need to get that 20 stack, because unfortunately it's not quite so easy to capture what's down to the south. All right, so Elusive is cool. Definitely going to keep making him a dodgy git. We have a couple turns until we get the Squig Hopper infrastructure. So let's recruit a couple more lads for now. I think our Skulkers and Fanatics plus our monsters will be enough. And, yeah, I guess we'll just go for this. Because we're going to have rebellions pretty soon. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's only because of the military presence, but you can see it's like the Carrick Apex penalty is just nasty, nasty stuff. We go down here. Fester Spike is owned by Skaven now. It no longer belongs to Carrick Norn like it did in the previous patch. And it's actually a pretty scary Skaven army. So sometimes the dwarves will come up and crump it. As far as diplomacy goes, I mean, there's not much I could really do here. Oh, I could get a non-aggression pact with Durthu, which would be kind of sweet. Come, mighty tree man. Give us peace. Okay, he doesn't want that. Who doesn't hate us? Who do we trade with? No one? Okay. Clan Spittle's down here. We have Bastone. Sure, Bretonia. You want to just not troll me? Maybe we'll eventually become mighty trading partners. And look at this. The Reichland actually doesn't hate us. That would be so strange to have diplomatic relations with Karl Franz. I don't know if that's worth it, because eventually I might want to go troll them and raid them and like sack some pities. So yeah, we'll play it safe. All right, guys, recruiting. We'll see you guys in the next turn. All right, now we're back. So yeah, I'm kind of like regretting not building walls up here, actually. I just feel like it's going to get dunked on by something. I don't really know what, but it's going to happen. Carrick Norn has a couple turns. We could go down to the south. I have a feeling there's some treachery out in the lands of the Empire, though. Maybe I just go like troll these Empire territories a little bit. How's our relations with them? Yeah, they don't like us anyways. It looks like they're at war with another Empire faction. So we could go down there, see what's cracking. Do a little bit of sacking here. And Nuln is there as well. We could take out Nuln. I don't want to settle down there, obviously. But maybe I just hang out for a turn and get the Squigs. Yeah, get a couple Squigs. Having that mobility in our army will be very nice. And then we can just pretty much ditch one of the Goblin Archers. And I think we'll be okay. I could also go into ambush dance here. Try and catch some of these guys out. If I move down here, I suppose... Can't quite get into the enemy territory, so it's unfortunate for the sake of raiding. We're more or less healed up. Yeah, do I go the Empire route? Like, I don't even know what the best to do here is anymore, because I know that Clan Angren is just down here all angry with all their ghostly characters. So we have the Fungus Flasks. Carrick Norn, we're going to get some Squig tech. What kind of Squig upgrades do we get? Scrap saddles, so armor, and then blinkers. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a really, really tough choice, actually. I guess we just move down. Public order, once we leave, is really going to get out of control, so we got to be very, very careful here. So maybe we raid this city. How many territories do they have? Let's go and double check with them. So they have 3. Okay, so they're pretty weak. So honestly, we could come in and probably just like sack like this city and then pull back. That'd be fun. Let's give it a try. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh well, screwed that up. Anyways, we're going to be sitting here for this turn. We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. You know, that actually ended up being a bit of a blessing here, because yeah, the rebellion is just out of control. So yeah, we're going to just hang here anyways. We're just going to sit like right outside the city, just so we don't get the military presence to make the rebellion come that much quicker. And now we have Squig Recruitment, so we can get regular Squigs. Yeah, and you can see, okay, so these guys do get the upkeep reduction for Skarsnik. That's really, really nice. We'll can a couple of Goblin Archers. I'm a little bit over the top here. We'll get rid of these Goblins and these ones. How many could I potentially afford? 3 is good. How much are they a piece? 358, 113 income. One more Squig Hopper. They're really useful against dwarves. And that's pretty much what we're fighting here in the beginning. I think that's enough. I think 4 Squig Hoppers is enough in terms of like finances and whatnot. All right, perfect. So we're going to do that. We'll get Go Fast to get the movement. That's obviously very, very important as well. And we're going to have a rebellion very, very soon. So we'll see you guys in the next turn. So Clan Spittle has performed the Pestilent Scheme. Hopefully they don't unleash a plague in my city. Certainly would not appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and get the public order building here. We're going to hang out for a turn, and then we'll take out the rebellion, and that should be pretty much it. I'm actually thinking of sending Sladamizer up here to do some scouting. So I know Clan Angren likes to get a little bit crazy and just like run around here. So maybe we'll send him out on a little bit of a scouting mission up there just to see what's cracking. And in the meantime, we can recruit another Squig Hopper, I think. Now we're a little bit tight on money, but that's okay. Yeah, because we got the public order building. All right, cool. I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and pass this. We have a rebellion. We'll deal with it next turn, and hopefully from there we can start crumping. All right, so we have our rebellion, and actually I believe this is the Plague Priest. Oh god, spread corruption. It's happening already, guys. It's getting out of control. So we're going to go ahead and crump this rebellion real quick. Just probably do an auto-resolve. I know in Legendary you usually shouldn't, but you shouldn't. It's okay. That's enough that we'll be able to heal up in like one turn. I'll take the money. It's fine. And then we can go back into Raiden camp here. So we'll actually go right down here, which should be okay. That's not going to stabilize our public order, and you can see it's like still coming pretty hard here. We'll go ahead and go into Raiden camp here, and that'll give us a little something to work with. Yeah, man, the public order situation is just so brutal with this faction. So let's send Slidomizer up here. He's going to keep heading around the mountain range to make sure there's no clan anger and treachery here. Because I do want to defend Karaka Asgaraz, because it does have my Squig infrastructure. Granted, eventually we can get rid of one of the buildings there, and should be alright. Alright, nothing else to do for this turn. And let's hope that Clan Angren can maybe crump the Skaven for us. Alright, so we got Go Fasta. We'll take the recruiting surplus, I think. Just in case we want to grab some stuff. So yeah, you can see we already will have a rebellion in like the next turn or two, which is pretty brutal. So we're going to head down here, keep seeing what the Empire and the Dwarves are up to, do a little bit of open field scouting. We do now have the public order building, so it's going to help. It'll be a couple turns before that happens. We could go down and try and take Clan Spittle out, but I think, again, we need to really stabilize our own region first. So we'll get to Gobbos. Although, you know what? Nastier Squigs might be good now. Melee attack and charge bonus, yeah, considering we have some. And yeah, Squigs are a fun unit. Let's have some fun with it. Yeah, the Skaven corruption is also a factor. You can see we start with really heavy corruption, so despite like the greenskin buffs, this is still, I think, a pretty challenging start position. We don't have too much money either. We could recruit another Lord. You really want to get the Mushroom Addicts. They're just insanely good. And like what he could do is he could start recruiting some dudes to deal with the rebellion, but I think we do that after we squash the rebellion one more time, and then we can go down to the south and take Fester Spike and complete our region. We got to be like really careful, like really careful. So we just want to make sure we don't get the military presence in the capital. You can see the Empire down here. All right, looks good. And now we're going to work our way to no complaining to get the obedience, because it's like super crucial. So let's go ahead and do the GOBBLA crackdown, and that'll be it for the turn. All right, so we'll have our rebellion next turn. Skarsnik got some cool traits, and oh yes, we got a Night Goblin Shaman. Yes, super useful. So he needs to get down to Skarsnik's army like ASAP. All right, so let's get you down here, little buddy, if we can. A damn Skaven character just causing problems. Let's actually get some stuff that's cleansing corruption is actually kind of useful in this region. We could assassinate though, since he's kind of out in his own. If we could actually take out some like supporting dwarf characters or things like that, that can be really strong. All right, so yeah, just kind of scouting out. We see a couple Empire armies here. We could easily take those guys out. And Nuln is pretty well, kind of fortified there, but it's nothing we can't handle. So we're going to save money for now. I guess Karak Norn can be leveled up, which is, yeah, I wanted to save money, but Karak Norn leveling up is really good. So we're going to do that. And Skarsnik, you're good to go. We'll deal with the rebellion next turn. And yeah, I think let's just move a little bit closer. Let's make sure we're in reinforcement range of the city. And yeah, that's it. All right, man. Another rebellion. Let's go. So the insolent fools have rose up against us. Doesn't look like there's too much drama out here. So let's just kind of keep scouting down, see if we can see like a dwarf army coming or something. That's what you got to watch out for. The good old Clan Angren backdoor play. So it is a Skaven rebellion. Should be a little bit easier for us in the auto resolve. Move you down. Get the caster coming. This will actually be good timing. Take this out. Get the dough. And then from there we can push in and hopefully take out Clan Spittle. Another banner as well. Let's get it on the spider in case it gets like surrounded or something. Very good. Auto resolve. Minimal damage. Some Squigs took some. We'll take the money. Get a little bit of money there as well. We'll get a Mushroom Addict character. And this will be good. It'll kind of sync up with our WA. So now we're going to move down and get aggressive. We have a couple turns of a window. Not much of one, but it should be enough for us to get another Goblin army started. Although our income's pretty poor. But yeah, we're going to have to start getting pretty aggressive here. Down here, we have Balthazar Geltz. We need to get Fester Spike, complete this region, so then we can also get the public order buff there, so we don't have to like babysit this all day. And yeah, we'll be able to recruit this, get more Goblin Big Boss capacity. I'm pretty sure we're already at our limit with just one. Yeah, we are. That's fine. And the Goblin Caster is coming. He's hustling. He's hustling his little legs there. We'll get the Big Boss kind of meeting up with Skarsnik here, now that we've kind of swept this to make sure that there's no back doors or anything. And also having the second Lord won't be bad because... yeah, Mushroom Addicted is just so good. You can see it puts us in the pits a little bit financially, but that's all right. Goblins are super cheap, so you can see they're like 49 gold per. All right, let's get a couple Gobbos. Squig Hopper is a little bit expensive, but yeah, we gotta turn up the gas here and start putting some pressure. All right, so we're gonna be heading on down. We have 3 turns until that becomes an issue, so we don't need to recruit more yet, considering we have 3 turns. Underway stance is good. Let's go ahead and get our big boss up here first. So you can kind of maybe see if there's like a Clan Angren army or something and get eyes on it. Clan Spittle's no joke. Yeah, they have decent armies. Vermich is here, plus also they have a garrison of Plague Monks from what I saw on someone else's stream. Alright, so we can Underway down. Underway gets us like right up in their face. Regular movement does not, so we're just going to Underway. Although if we move regular too, we can go here and get into raiding stance. Get a little bit more replenishment. But then I don't know if I would have the movement, because it looks like it's kind of a weird mountainous pass. And this guy can't quite reach us yet. He's going to go ahead and have to join us later. He actually spreads public order. Yeah, he can stay here. That's nice. Yeah, he's going to give us some public order. Yeah, you can see we're at 5 now, so we have a little bit more time. All right, so Skarsnik, let's go ahead and Underway down here. This is like a really, really important battle here. We're going to have to squash him and then like be able to get back up before we have the rebellion problems, because obviously our economy kind of sucks now, but here this is going to be a huge boon for us. So we actually had an Empire army declare war on Clan Spittle, which is quite funny. Hopefully he hasn't recruited too much more. Nope. Looks like that's almost ready, so let's go ahead and get no complaining to get the obedience. It's like so important in this difficulty, man. He's going to stay there actually, because he could join Warg's army and then maybe fend off the rebellion. The Rebel Alliance. Alright, so let's go ahead, go into regular movement stance. Boom. Get the big boss embedded for combat purposes. And yeah, we got to take this now. Fester Spike it's no joke though. It's pretty strong. Oh, we could attack this army that's outside, pull them into open field. I think Squig Hoppers are going to be super useful against like Skaven Slave like type stuff. The Plague Monks are not a joke though. I also don't have my caster down here yet. So I guess we just check out Fester Spike. Yeah, let's see what it is. The Skaven have been revealed. Cancel move. Okay, so Fester Spike is not walled, so we could just attack the city and pull them all in. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. We're going to declare war. We have to. It's probably going to be favored for them. Lightning Strike actually does cut off the reinforcements. That's pretty clutch, actually. Yeah, so we'll do that, and then we can just bounce out and... But that other army might go north. No, he'll probably just attack to his demise here. Yeah, this is really nice. I mean, we could get them all at once, but let's just play it safe. All right, guys. See you in the battle. God, I freaking hate this map with a passion. Oh, God, it's like one of the worst ones. Anyways, so we have Skulkers. We need to get them kind of up and ready to party. So they're just going to be applying the smoke bomb effect while the Goblin Archers just kind of tee off onto the Plague Monks. That's kind of the plan. And then in Deep Reserve, we'll have our Fanatics ready to come in and just start crumping once they get through. We'll have the Squig Hoppers running all over, just you know, doing what Squigs do. Skarsnik and company, let's go here. Yeah, and I have to say, this start is like hard in this campaign with that special freaking public order penalty. It's still a tough campaign. I wouldn't say it's the hardest anymore, but it's up there. It's up there, I think. All right, let's do it. Start battle. Let's go ahead and do this. We want to like square them up to us. You know what? We could actually like run over here too. Yeah, because this position just sucks so much, so badly. So if we go like up here on this hill, we can get the Squig Hoppers to like start pressuring too and just like get freebies where we can. Squig Hoppers can go here. Yeah, let's do that. That's smart. We'll pull back. And then we can like maybe lure away part of their armies using the Squig Hoppers also, which I think would be very, very strong. Yeah, so what do they have here? Some Plague Monks? Yeah, if we get like the Plague Monks up, away, and then like rear charge them, I think that could be pretty good. So we're pulling back right now. Squig Hopper's just kind of perusing about. Oh, it looks like a rat summon was used. Let's go ahead and crump those guys real quick. We can, and these are some clan rats with shields, but they're not speared. How are we doing? The Squig Hoppers should be able to take out those clan rats pretty quickly. They're like designed. Also, their charge bonus is 55 because of Skarsnik and you know all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, so this is a much more defensible position. All right, so the rat summons have been dealt with. Here we have some. That's so annoying how it does that to you. Just kind of keep luring them. Ideally, we get one of them alone. That's really the bread-winning situation. All right, so we pulled back. Dudes are getting up on the hill. We'll have the spider go first, and then just kind of blob them up, and then hopefully we can use Fanatics to really just give them the business. We could try and go for like a full surround type situation here. What do we have chasing us? Plague Monks, Plague Monks, Plague Monks. This is good. If we can keep the Plague Monks at least interested, then that would be really, really prosperous for us. All right, so it looks like a rat summon was used in our main battle lines. On top of the Goblin Archers, nonetheless. Skulkers, smoke bomb them down. Archers fall back. Great. All right, so these guys are still chasing us, which is great. Some annoying campaign tactics 101. The rest of the army is chasing us. Yes, just keep them interested. You gotta give the dog enough of a bone there to keep it wanting to fight you. Warp Lightning's going down, so let's get the spider up. Our front line will be ready to greet them. I'm pretty sure like all the Plague Monk units are just like not here, so we can just like flank around now. These guys can just go up here. You know, actually, we could actually like try and overwhelm these ones here. That would actually be really strong. Great, so yeah, we're ready for battle. So we got the spider here. Let's go ahead and get our Daca line starting to form up and start shooting at some of those stupid Night Runners. Skarsnik's all about that ranged WA for sure. Got some more Clan Rat summons. Let's get the big boss getting in there. Starting to give him some trouble. Yes. Let's pull him here, get you guys around the back. And now it is time. Yeah, archers need to switch on to the Plague Monks. Plague Monks are going to be really, really nasty. Those are Plague Monks. Let's get our Fanatics over there as well. Start parking. And these archers, are there any other Plague Monks here we can shoot at? There are, right in the center mass. Let's get Skarsnik in here and use the smoke bomb. Cool. So yeah, oh man, we missed our charge there. A little bit of a lapse there. That's all right. With the other Squigs coming in, it should crump them like really, really hard. Great, so Fanatics are here. We can go ahead and just start pressing into the back with these guys. Squig Hoppers should collapse and deal with those two Plague Monk units pretty efficiently. And we're getting some nasty, nasty fire in there. Like, it's good. Tricksy Traps. Probably could use my Fireball, too. Alright, so pull your archers back. You guys can pull up as well. It seems like we're getting some good damage across the board. Get some Fanatics thrown that way. And yeah, we got this around there. Is it going to break them, though? Come on, we need to break those freaking Plague Monks. And then we can, like, pull back to the main fight. Yeah, we can. Okay, great. So they're broken. So now we can just pull away and pull them back to this fight and just help us win this engagement. Archers, archers, archers. Pull back. No, bad. There's some Plague Monks trying to get through here, actually. Pull back the big boss. Get you guys kind of surging in there. Get you archers back this way. You archers back this way. And how are our Fanatics doing here? Our Fanatics that we actually care about are a little bit kind of embroiled in conflict here. So let's bring the Squig Hoppers back to the main engagement. So boom, boom, just like that. Great. Big boss, what are you up to, man? We're getting some damage, but it's still not an easy fight. Our Fanatics here are holding. They're the ones with the banners. Spider in the middle, doing its job. Smoke bomb just in case they break through. Big boss can go here. Yes, we need to take all of you guys out if we can. That would be most excellent. All right, Squig Hoppers are piling. This is going to be quite the punishment once they actually get in. I have no idea how that archer got there. Don't ask questions. Just accept your fate. And those Plague Monks are finally wavering. Good. Let's pull back the Fanatics. Just use our Daca to try and wear them down. Pull you guys back as well. You get some Skulkers coming in to intercept them. And what is this? Plague Monks? Okay, we could actually try and track these Plague Monks. Keep them from getting back. That's a good play. So Skarsnik's still in the blob. Tricksy Traps is active. Looks like they're trying to move forward with some stuff, but that's not a problem. We have our damage over time character killing their caster. And yeah, those Plague Monks are going to take the full brunt of that charge, which will be really nice. Go, big boss. What is this? Oh, that's a Warlord, though, too. He might get us. Yeah. Might need a little bit of support there. Shoot those Skaven Slave Slingers, archers. Just shoot it pretty much whatever you can. Yeah, we got some Plague Monks coming in. Let's go ahead and pop Smoke Bomb and do a tactical retreat there. Yeah. The Squig Hoppers, I think, were the better choice than the Pump Wagons. They seem to be pretty darn effective, and they also get the cost reduction. I think that's a pretty big play. Like, I wouldn't be able to support this much. Got some Fanatics going there. Good. So this will be the city battle, obviously. Oh man, big boss, we can't afford to lose you this early in the campaign. Lock him up. So he smoke bombs. Looks good to me. Skaven, of course, are going to be back in greater numbers. And we are going to chase, because there is an army outside. Actually, no, we don't need to. You know, I think we still might have been able to win it with that extra army in, but it would have been a very, very trying fight for sure. And now we can easily deal with them once they try and siege the city back. All right, archers, let's go ahead and square you guys up here. Get the Daca lines reformed. How's this guy doing? Yeah, looks like he's going down. I could actually fireball ring him, which would be pretty funny. Let's do that. Squig Hoppers still just chasing. What do we have here? Skaven Slaves, Plague Monks. Looks great. Let's go ahead and have a couple of you guys chase down those Night Runners. The archer lines should be back in business here in a second, so any advancing troops are just going to be Last Samurai, hopefully. Alright, archers. You guys in position yet? You're getting there. Let's go after those Skaven Slaves, get you guys going after them. The Skulkers going after those Clan Rats with spears. And the Squig Exodus is doing work, yeah. I'm really happy to actually be able to use the Squigs in campaign. Like with Skarsnik, I suppose that charge bonus isn't as bad as I was kind of making it fun to be. Or making fun of it in the beginning. Why are you guys shooting? Come on, shoot these guys. Man. Failures. Not listening to orders here. Alright, let's go after the Plague Monks here. Those are Skaven Slave Spears. We don't want to mess with them. Just let them get army lost. Use Skarsnik's Daca to wear down these other threats. Ooh, those are some juicy, juicy old Plague Monks right there. And it looks like that's it. Yep, that's going to be army losses. Cool. So we'll do a little bit of chasing, although I'm pretty sure everything was in the city, so we don't need to. But just to be safe, can't quite remember, we're going to do it. Alright guys, see you in just a minute. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Squig Hoppers, actually, because they have really high melee attack, like in the 40s with a bonus for his infantry, and also do have a charge bonus of 55. Yeah, okay, maybe there's something to that. Like, the pump wagons are cool, but they don't get the cost reduction. Yeah, to my knowledge. Because they're like snotlings. I don't know if they're even like, and it's like a contraption. Yeah, something to think about. All right, so Skarsnik able to crump the Skaven City here. We finally get it, so we can get in there. It's going to be tempting to sack, I would imagine. 5,000 Gs. Yeah, we're going to sack that for sure. Looks good. Ooh, a Potion of Toughness. That is such a good item. Hell yes. So 5,000 gold, definitely worth it. We can get rid of the recruitment building here. We don't need that at all. And now this haggard Vermich is probably going to come meet his doom here, but Skarsnik awaits with his rubbing his hands together, I'm sure. Ambusher, oh, melee attack during ambushes, that's pretty good. But I don't know if we'll get it next time we level up. I think right now the other one's more useful for our upcoming fights. We'll get a giant spider for you. And let's make sure the Potion of Toughness is actually on Skarsnik. So enchanted item is going to be Potion of Toughness. And we can get the fiery ring on the big boss here. Yes, you can have that, buddy. No problem. New basic armor, it's all on Skarsnik. All right, looks fine. And yeah, you can see we're going to have that huge instability problem here. Growth and obedience. Yeah, because that's right, the conquest penalty. I didn't even think of that. So we got to recruit some dudes here. We got to get some like stuff that can squash a rebellion. So we'll get the Squig Hoppers, actually give them enough to actually deal with it. And then from there, we can put the caster in his army as well. And that plus the Squig Hoppers should be able to win that respective fight. Okay. Some quick thinking, or big thinking, as they say, has gotten us here. We have a quest to fight the Empire, but that is a foolish, foolish play. As a matter of fact, I'm like, oh man, I should have taken that non-aggression pact when I could. All right, guys, next turn, let's do it. All right, so Vermich is coming to fight, so we will fight this. We actually have some garrison we can send into sacrifice, but this should be a very easy one. But nonetheless, probably worth watching. So we'll see you guys in the battle in just a moment. All right, here we go. So let's get our army all set up. We do have our Haggard reinforcements, so they're going to be our front line. Even the archers can be in the front. A couple spider riders, I guess, just to chase things off. Very good. So now let's go ahead and get our archers, our Daca line. Let's get them ready to party. Don't have to think too much about it, to be honest. So Squig Hoppers, Squig Hoppers. I'm loving these Squig Hoppers. I have to say, guys, I'm very, very pleased with their performance. Get our Fanatics back here as well. They'll throw a couple, you know, and then they can just fall back. Because mostly we'll use Skarsnik. I don't know if we got the Potion of Toughness equipped in time. Yeah, I don't know if we did. Anyways, we got a couple Skulkers in the back. Anything that gets through, they can clean up. All right, let's start the battle and get you guys moving and moving. Moving and grooving. Let's do it to it. Skarsnik does not quite, yeah, we didn't have the full like turn timer go. So the Squig Hoppers with the rear charge should like instantly just buckle this army. I don't think there are any speared clan rats. They're just all shielded, so that's really good for us. So we can lure anything out here, yeah. They are very squishy. You can see, yeah, 40 and 19. Ooh, Vermich. I see you, boy. Squig Hoppers might be able to get you. So a couple little goblins have been, not goblins, but rats have been summoned here. And yeah, now, you know what, Vermich, if you want to chase those while the rest of your army just like marches to their doom, I am more than okay with that. All right, so they're coming up. Let's go ahead and send in the spider. Send in the spider. We'll go ahead and charge those Skaven slaves here. And we got some Plague Monks here. So the Plague Monks we can actually charge, and then we can get one like up and over and do a rear charge with it. Should be fine. All right, so the Daca line is shooting. We want to make sure we're shooting, I guess, I don't know, it doesn't really matter to be honest. Cool, so we're going to go ahead and charge those Plague Monks, and then we're going to get these ones around the back, slam into them, and those guys are wrecked as well. Great, so the Archer line, where are their other elite units? There's their Plague Monks right there. These guys are pulling back. These guys can go ahead and throw a lovely Fanatic. Oh, that's going to be such punishment. Yeah, we hit our own guys a little bit, but that's okay. That's the Goblin way. Great, so those Plague Monks over there got shreked. Those Skaven slaves got shreked as well. So let's really just hammer this army down as much as we can. We'll get the Goblin support in there. The Fanatic Ball was able to just destroy them, like horribly, horribly. Trixie Traps, let's go. Show us some of your Trixie Traps. Vermich is here. Vermich is there. We need to get that character as well, but let's go ahead and charge him here. Not really sure where he was going with that spell, but that's all right. So this entire army can be chased. We'll move our archers up to pressure them. And is there anything else here? Yeah, it looks like our makeshift front line here is holding well. And those Plague Monks are completely destroyed, well, more or less. We'll get one of you guys going here, one of you guys going after those ones. That should be enough. Skaven slaves obviously can't do the 360 no-scope plays. And looks good. All right, so they got a couple summons in our back line. A little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Spider Riders can come and muck them up. And now it is time to punish this caster. So we need to take this character out because this army is going to come back and attack us again. Granted, on my turn, I should be able to go clean them up, which I just want to make that auto-resolve as easy as possible to minimize meaningless fights here in this campaign. All right, so Clan Rats, yes. Let's continue wrecking those Clan Rats. Skaven Slave Singers in the back, getting the business as well. Gets Skarsnik, go after him. The big boss can actually come in now. He doesn't have They Need Stabbing yet, but he'll get there. Good, chasing all those guys down. We didn't even get our wah. And that's kind of what happens when you have like a very bow-centric army. You don't get it till like kind of the mid-game. So how many guys are left here? 5. We need to get them a little bit lower. Keep chasing this guy down if we can. And an army ability has spawned extra rats. How dare they? Skulkers, we're just leaving them in the back because like we don't need to take unnecessary damage on those units. Oh man, look at all these like dudes coming out of nowhere. Yeah, those guys are more or less wrecked. So let's go ahead and pull you in. Put you in on these ones. Spider, keep going. Skarsnik, you got your schemes. Big Boss, make sure you don't run into anything stupid there. And yeah, we're still going. Alright, what is this? Oh, it looks like that was their summon. Pull these archers back. We have a couple archers as well. We can move them up. Go after them. Now the Squig Hoppers can, yeah, we don't need to blob them up, so we'll just keep going after the different missile pieces. Then Rat's about worn down. Squig Hoppers are very, very squishy, so you gotta be careful. The Goblin Big Boss can now charge in with the Spider to make sure this rat can't get away. And good. Alright, everyone's moving in. Seems like the Warlord of 8 Peaks is making some progress here in this campaign after some very nasty public order drama in the beginning. Able to take the city. Down goes the mighty Plague Priest. Yeah, we need to finish him. Vermich from there we can chase down. Let's actually see if we can get the Goblin Big Boss dealing with Vermich. And Squig Hoppers, like, keep him from escaping, and then we basically just get him as low as possible. So we'll keep 1 chasing the Skaven Slaves, get 1 ahead of them. So I'm going to do some cleanup, guys, and we'll see you on the campaign map in just a second. Alright, so we got a decisive victory in the Squig Hoppers. Yeah, 176, 185, 113, 133. Oh man, look at those guys. It's inspiring me to play a Goblin army in tabletop. Squig Hoppers are such cool looking units too. I actually really like their tabletop models. Someday that might actually be a thing, because I'm building an Empire Fantasy army, potentially for the Old World's comeback. And Lady Turin is either going to want to do Goblins, Orcs and Goblins, or more specifically a Goblin army in Fantasy, or Dark Elves. She really likes Dark Elves and Goblins, so we'll see. So we'll take the money, I guess. We'll take the replenishment. It's fine. So then Vermich will come back. We need to squash him, though, because if we don't, then what's going to happen is he'll attack us again and halt our building production, which is pretty darn annoying. All right. Should be our turn in just a moment. The Cursed Rebellion up near Carrick Norn. Hopefully our Squig army here can actually deal with it, though, definitely, for sure. That should be pretty doable. We want to upgrade this. We probably want to get some walls as well. My inner 12-year-old wants to get... Oh, but this is good. No, we already have a Goblin Shaman, though. We don't need that. Beast Slayer. Beast Slayer recruitment costs for Orc, Boar, and Spider units. It does not help with Squig, so there's not really any point in that. We're going to get the walls. We got to be careful, you know. From here, we can upgrade Fester Spike. Puts us in the pits a little bit financially, but once we squash the Rebellion here, we can tone down our armies. So Skarsnik is leveled up. He's got... ooh, Skarsnik's Prodder is here. Very cool. We'll max out to Gobbos to get our Goblin Archers super sauced. You can see their stats are getting a little bit better. Big Boss as well is level 12. Man, I need to just spam characters with Skarsnik's army. So we're going to go ahead and get precise. He actually did a really good job chasing down Vermich there in that battle when I cut at the end. So, we squash this guy. He's got like nothing left. We'll just auto-resolve this. Give us an easy auto-resolve. Just watch it be like favored for the Skaven. Take a look at the damage. That's okay. Money's not too useful at this point. We'll take that. So that should be the end of Clan Spittle. Yeah, they're destroyed, which is good. So Skarsnik is now leveled up as well. Do we want to go... Ambusher is going to be useful soon. I mean, it could have been useful early as well, but I played it a little bit differently, so... And now we'll go ahead and get Survivalist to make this guy a little bit tankier. Looks good. Ooh, Warrior's Bane. Very, very cool. So Bellagar is down here. Looks like he's got his starting region. That'll probably be our next conquest, is to take Bellagar. And obviously we need to stabilize public order here. And it looks like here we have the caster. So scouting's good, but I do want to get to Curse at a Bad Moon and some of the AoE spells very quickly. I don't think it's going to give us a good auto-resolve, sadly. Anakin, I'm too weak. Oh! Did you guys see that? A giant erect Clan Angren army. Oh my god. So we need to wipe out this rebellion, like, hard. And then just fall back to the city, and then, like, Skarsnik needs to beeline up there. Oh my god! The cliffhanger. Well, that's a perfect cliffhanger for the next episode, for sure. Man. Warg is here. Warg is he's good. I'll keep him this campaign. Because the thing is, we might get a Wa army right now, too, which will be really solid. Yeah, let's do something very basic here. Then move up. Squig Hoppers. They don't have quite the juice, I think. Because that's Skarsnik's unique trait, but they're still good. Start deployment, start battle. Move up. It's so unsettling not to see the bounce power, too. You just never know where you stand. So we have Sneaky Stabbing, which will be good. Front line is Clan Rats, Clan Rats, Clan Rats. Okay, that's cool. The War Boss should actually be okay. Let's get the full surround here. Did I just see a rat summon somewhere? No, I don't think so. All right. Let's keep moving. Little goblin that could. Should have put the fiery ring on him. Move out. You guys around the back. Man, that freaking Clan Angren army with the steel chair out of nowhere. That's just wild. Cool, so we can go ahead and just do a blanket engagement across the front. We'll just move it like straight up. And then the Squigs are just going to come in and start crumping in the back. So those are Night Runners. We do want to take them out because Night Runners are pretty damn annoying. Granted, we're silver shielded across the board. Come little characters. Let's go. They're going to fall back with their skirmishers, obviously, so we need to make sure to engage the Clan Rat characters. Sneaky stabbing we will use, so we'll go ahead and collapse on them as well. Very good. The Squigs are just going to wait to feast on the skirmish units as their main lines do engage. And let's give them the business. Let's give them the business. There we go. The classic 1-2 punch. One of you guys can charge in there and the goblins can flank. Very good. So we want to use sneaky stabbing for sure. We'll use it on these ones because they're a little bit more embroiled in melee combat. We've gotten into the back lines. The goblins hopefully should be able to win this here. We do have the war boss helping, which is always good. Clan rats are steady. Squig hoppers are racking up the kills, I would imagine. Yeah, barely taking any damage too. The wall's active, good. Yeah, man, that's a crumpin' right there. A little bit of winds of magic time. We've got 28, so certainly going to be nice once we level up this character. Night Runners are taken out. Let's make sure to keep one on these ones to break them. Squig Hopper should be able to break them here. And suddenly our little goblins are rocking 46. Rock hard, baby. Charging up to that second wall pretty quick. We are getting there. So yeah, we need to just like end this rebellion. Just like take out as much as we possibly can. No escape for you rats. Chase them down. Butter them up. Yeah, let's get these Squigs behind and just do a big rear charge here. So the goblins can collapse on the back of those clan rats. You guys chase off those. You go here. Do another sneaky stabbing on them as they collapse, which will make them very, very scary. All right, cool. So we're not going to get all those Night Runners, unfortunately, so we need to come in and just like crump everything else. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. I'm just going to do some cleanup, and we'll see you guys on the campaign map in just a second. Once again, the Squig Hoppers doing work, 34, 120, 103, 148, respectively. And our little goblins actually put up a great fight here. Yeah, with Skarsnik's faction, the goblins are no joke. Some of the nice tech tree stuff we get for them. So we should have the obedience stuff soon to stabilize our region. But yeah, guys, it's going to get hog wild next episode because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Bellagar's full stack. He just like underweight in from some direction or other. So let's go ahead and take the replenishment because we're going to need it for the siege that's coming. The rebellion has been squashed. All right, that army's not that strong. I mean, it could obviously beat this one, but if we fall back to Karak Norn with the garrison, we could beat that, I'm pretty sure. But Skarsnik's got to go balls deep. He's just going to come end this guy's world. We could go into ambush dance, but is he really going to siege Karak Norn? You know what? Maybe we can actually fight this episode, because that's just like such a small army. It does have the really annoying ghostly characters, which we want to get Vindictive Glare for. But we have the damage over time with Skarsnik's dudes, so it shouldn't be too bad. Fester Spike has some upgrade options. Let's go ahead and get the garrison here. And save the rest of our money for now. The thing is, we're going to get a Wa too, and having two Wa armies to crush, just go down there and just go to town on Clan Angren would be really, really strong. Alright, so Skarsnik will move up. He's going to maintain his 25%. Although if we underway... we can't quite underway, unfortunately. We can move. I mean, he might attack us, thinking he can win. Let's do that. So we're going to move up. Like this, and the other army can be ready to reinforce if need be. But I think we're all good. Rebellion is getting more and more calm here. Screw it, let's get the... Oh, that puts us so low. Yeah, we can't do that. Alright, guys. We'll see you in the next turn. Time to punish this mighty Dwarf Lord. As much as it hurts my soul, it must be done. The gods are angry. A tribute. God, this sucks. We'll pay the tribute. I don't want to deal with more rebellions right now. So, actually a cool situation here. Whoa, a massive Dwarven army just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, well, good thing Skarsnik has Lightning Strike. So we're going to Lightning Strike him here. This guy will... What spells do we want to get? Sneaky Stealing's pretty good for the Winds of Magic situation. So what we could do is we could actually underway, but the thing is if I leave Karak Norn with this Goblin, I should be able to squash both armies here, but anyways, we're going to go with Skarsnik, take out Bellagar first, move him up, and then we'll 2v1 that other character. A true Goblin ambush here. Alright. This is going to be a scrap, but I'm pretty sure it'll be... Yeah, you can see right now, we might actually still be able to win that, but even though the bounce is that bad. Yeah, because look how much little credit it gives us for this. It's those damn ghostly characters. They're such a pain in the butt. Alright guys, let's fight this battle. Let's win it. We'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so we got a nice open field map, which is exactly how we want it. I mean, dwarves like open field too, but for our sake, we're going to have two Goblin Archer lines. We're going to have 1 and a 2, kind of like collapsing from two sides. Form a bit of a concave here. We'll have like a couple nasty Skulkers kind of saturated around to slow the Dwarven advance. And we'll have each of the poison guys like behind one archer line. Basically, we need to get those poison characters onto the Dwarven dudes. So 4 and 5 for the Squig Hoppers. They can Vanguard, that's fine. Let's get this battle started. So this should honestly be a hardish fight because they have those ghostly characters and I don't have any magic damage really. We do want to pull the hammerers in. That's like really, really important for us. So let's move over here, move you guys over here, and try and like pull their army in 2 directions. So you guys move up, and then we can get this line moving here. Some fanatics. Looks good. All right, so I don't think they have any artillery equipment or anything. No, so they're just going to let us get in position, which is great. Nothing they can really do to stop us. We don't want to just dive in on Dwarf Warriors, even though we could, like, you know, bring some pain with our Squigs. We want to lure them out. So this Daca line is going to move up here. These Skulkers are going to move up here. And this Daca line is going to move, like, on this flank and do this. We're just going to try and, like, again, pull them apart. So, you know, as they advance there, we want to, like, keep them interested here. Nothing's for free in this cold, hard world. Yeah, those ghostly characters are a real pain, though. The hammerers, if we can focus them down with our bows, would be super clutch. So let's get you guys moving up here. You guys here. Just kind of keep hanging out. You can drop a... Oh, the fireball ring. All right. All right, that helps us. It helps our cause. So now we can move up and start shooting those Dwarf Warriors with all of those bow units. And these ones can get ready to start shooting the hammer teams. Squigs will be in the back, just kind of teasing. We're going to go ahead and start using the fireball charges on, not Bellagar, but on King Lun is fine. We're keeping them interested here. Fireball's going down. Oh, look at that fireball ring. Man, get in there. Hell yeah. Oh, that made that fight like a million times easier. All right, so Skulkers and Skulkers. Squig Hoppers. Let's kind of hang out and make it look like we're going to attack, but we're not actually going to. Split up our archers a little bit so they don't just get this super haggard engagement angle. All right, great. So, yeah, we're getting some Daca now. They should be shooting, which is fine. We have our characters. The characters can go up and kind of tease a little bit as well. The hammer teams need to start getting focused hardcore. Yeah. It's hardcore, man. So we can smoke bomb them as they advance. We have some pieces here. But yeah, we don't want to engage their ethereal characters unless we have to. Yeah, so let's just try and pull them out as much as we can. Get you guys reformed. Go ahead and drop this. Squig Hoppers, just keep kind of kiting back if we can. And the hammer teams, we can go ahead and actually pretend to engage, drop a smoke bomb, pull back, and that's really going to allow us to isolate and take them out. Very good. Alright, so yeah, we got some Skulkers engaged, which is fine. These are some Dwarf Warriors here, so we can go ahead and... I don't mind punching with some Squigs. We can like slam into these hammers too, and just like try and get the juicy 2 for 1 there. Alright, Squigs, let's pull you guys back. The Daca line needs to reform a little bit. These ones need to just keep shooting. And Skarsnik and company, yeah, he needs to use his tricksy traps and get out of there. So Daca line, get back. The hammers were broken, which is good. Solid. Alright, so let's get the hammers over here and get them onto the missile pieces now and just keep the giant spider fighting here. Skulkers can pull in and smoke bomb if need be. And Big Boss needs to get away and use another fireball. Alright, fireball downtown on you. Looks good. So just keep kiting back the ghostly characters if we can. Keep dropping Daca on Dwarf Warriors. Certainly a scrappy fight. Alright, let's go ahead and smoke bomb them. We could fight, but, you know, we don't need to yet. There's no point. You in here, you in here. Squig Hoppers, claps on the archers. Let's go feast on their souls if we can. We've lured out quite a few of these guys, but those damn ghostly units are going to be a real pain in the ass. That's why we got to split in a couple different directions. Use them to run interference. Alright, so this is good. We've gotten onto the archers, which is going to be pretty much 100% of crumping here. We pull you guys back. Skarsnik can move up there. And yeah, we just like kite. The goblins are faster than dwarves, so we can like just kind of play a really cautious game. As a matter of fact, we can smoke bomb this this ghostly character here. Alright, let's go ahead and just collapse here if we can. That'll be really punishing. Smoke bomb you and run away. Perfect. Archers shoot. So back on the other side of things, we're definitely putting some hurt on these Dwarf Warriors here. The hammers have come back, but let's get Skarsnik to go make sure they don't. Squig Hoppers have done their job. Let's go ahead and see if we can overwhelm this side and just simply just kite back the characters here. And the big boss with the fiery ring is proving to be our hidden gem here. We've taken very little damage. Very, very little damage. As a matter of fact, we could just put our archers on skirmish mode in case things get close and I don't have the micro to keep up with it all. Alright, here we go. Looks solid. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of friendly fire though, but let's go ahead and rear charge in the back. We don't want those poor Squigs to take too much damage as adorable little cave monsters. So what do we have here? Oh, we actually have some rangers I missed. Okay, so we can get them sweeping over to deal with the rangers. That character we should be able to finish with the bow fire. Hammers are getting punished here. Do we have a smoke bomb? We do. That's going to be useful for keeping them in place. And you can go there. You guys can go finish him off as well. Hey, what are you guys getting all caught up on here? Let's go get those rangers. Oh, I think we lost line of sight. So yeah, we need to just like punish this army like as hard as we can. And minimize the damage we take too, because we have to fight another really powerful army here. Man, can we get that guy? He's got to have like no HP left. It's pointless. It's pointless having our characters take that damage. So let's shoot against you. Pull back the big spider if we can. Shoot against those dwarf warriors. And now the Squigs should be able to come in and do their business here. Oh, the Squigs, damn, they got caught on something. I hate when that happens. All right, group 5. Let's go. Let's go. So what do we have? Another ghost character. Save him for last. Go take out these isolated troops. So we'll use nasty Skulkers to muck them up. And then from there, we'll pull in the Squigs to really just give them the business. And honestly, the Daca can just start shooting at you. Yeah, it's ugly, but it works. It still checks out. All right, let's get those dwarf warriors if we can. And Bellagar is certainly very vulnerable right now, so we're going to get some nasty Skulkers, and then we'll get our characters in. And the Daca is now active, so we're going to get a little bit of extra AP damage here. Not that it matters too much against what you're seeing. And this is a strong pocket of dwarven troops here, actually. So if we just get the Squigs to just wreck them, while the Waz active would be preferable. Solid. All right, so the big boss Skarsnik going after their lord here. We were able to clean up the rangers 100%, just about. Let's go finish off those miners too if we can. That damn ghostly character is like hiking away from us. Yeah, we're trying to shoot him, but we can't quite get him here. All right, let's go ahead and attack here with the Squigs. Smoke bomb him, just so we can chase him down easier. Get your Daca going here. You got to be really scrappy against these Clan Angren armies. It's no joke. Yeah, we have our fiery ring, so let's go ahead and get that over there. Now that we finished off those characters. Good, Anakin, good. Our Squigs took probably the most damage here. Let's go finish them off. Big boss, slippery, gives you a speed buff, I think, does it not? It does. Fireball him when you can. And it looks good, so let's get one of you guys chasing here, one of you guys chasing here. Skulkers can get in position to Daca him down. I mean, hey, if we have to do it 1 damage at a time, we certainly will. So let's get on. We don't have smoke on for quite some time. Okay, that's fine. We'll just kite away then. Alright, so Bellagar's here. I could let him live. I don't remember what stance they were in. I'm pretty sure it was just like in camp or underway or something. Yeah, so we just got to take out that ghostly character now. Damn, I really wanted to hunt those guys down. I totally forgot to use these guys, which is fine actually, because now they're healthy. We can bring them in, because yeah, I didn't need them. I didn't need them! It was intentional. But you guys will see actually. This will be a good showcase. Let's show you right here what those things can do. What those things can do, the swamp things. Alright, archers, so now we get these characters in, and you'll see that the dude should start taking some damage. The dude abides. You know, I was intentionally actually saving those fanatics that entire time just to make sure that they would be ready for the fight to come. And now I sacrifice them. What do we have in the corner here? It's Bellagar. It's fine, Bellagar. He got away. He's pretty close to the edge of the map. Yeah, it's wearing him down for sure. But I think kiting him back and just using the Daca to bring him down is much more effective. So we'll start shooting with archers when we can. We'll fireball him as well. Just kite. And everyone else. Is there any like squig action here? We can chase down some of these guys. Go here. You guys go here. Although there's only 2 rangers out there, so we don't need to chase. Yes. I hope. Stay interested in us, mighty dwarf. Oh, it looks like the ring keeps like miscasting or something, or maybe I'm just missing. Giving him new attack orders is a problem. End him! Shoot the fiery ring! Shoot it! What? See, there must be some bug with it. Maybe it's... That's very strange. I don't know if I've seen that happen before. Try this again. Let's go round 2. Alright guys, I'm going to deal with this guy. No need to make you watch this misery. And we'll see you on the campaign now. So that was pretty good. We actually got a decisive victory. We didn't take too much damage. I mean, a little bit of haggard stuff on our Skulkers here and there and on our characters, but taking out those ghostly characters is huge. They're just a massive nuisance to your campaign. And like, honestly, once you get rid of Clan Angren and their ghostly characters, the world is relatively speaking your oyster. Grimgor is probably going balls deep in the Badlands too right now. Yeah, which is good. All right, so Bellagar's been taken out. He's got 40 dudes left. Ooh, yeah, that's rough for them. Pretty sure he's just going to be the last of his people there. We'll take the gold ransom cactus. It's pretty profitable there. So now we have Bellagar. We have the other dwarf lord. Oh, look at this. We got an idol carver. Idol carva. We could put that on like a big boss or some character to maintain public order in this region. Looks good to me. And now it's time to go in for the death thrust here. Can we reach this army? It looks like we can. The reinforcements, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're in range of like Carrick Norn and everything. Now that's a decent dwarven army, but I'm pretty sure with all the reinforcements it'll be super easy for us. Alright, so let's move in. Let's see what kind of reinforcements we get. We could lightning strike out Bellagar, which we will do. What? Why does it? Oh, it gets rid of our reinforcements too. I was like, why did that just get harder? Alright, this should be fine. Yeah, we have our full garrison too from the city, like spider riders and stuff, so it should just be a matter of time before we clean them up. Alright guys, let us jump into the battle, and we'll see you in just a moment. So interesting fact, it's actually an underway fight here, which is not going to be the best for us. It looks like they have reinforcements coming from that side as well. And cool, so we'll just get our Daca ready. We have our Skulkers. Skulkers, I don't mind sacrificing. Yeah, they can be our makeshift front line here. Get the Fanatics here, you guys on the flanks, so you take less pressure. Typically how it works anyways. Get our Daca line in the back. We could corner camp. I don't know if that's necessary, to be honest. Big boss. Oh yeah, we have the potion of toughness. We should. Yeah, on Skarsnik now. Perfect, so we can heal him up. Should have done that last battle. Totally forgot I had it, just to be frank. So it's actually a little bit harder for us since this is like a choke situation. But we do have our shaman in the reinforcing army too. Reinforcements have arrived! And now we have all these healthy fanatics we can send in and just let them take a beating because they're from our garrison. Alright, let's get the war boss up. Oh god, oh god. And I can't even like click them. Why like this? Oh no, turn off the fast forward! Oh god! Oh, the humanity! Alright, so we'll get the Squigs collapsing. Go Skarsnik, get there! Man, this is not ideal. Well, okay. So let's see what we can do with this. So we have the Squig hoppers. We need to make sure to get around. I was like, oh, reinforcements have arrived. Yes, perfect. Need to make sure to get this ghostly character out too. I don't think we have any actual fanatics. So the Squig hoppers, spider riders, we need to get you guys like around the back if we can. God, that's so stupid. Sneaky stabbing, nothing really worth doing it on here. Just some night goblins, I guess, is fine. And here, what do we have? We have a Bellagar Iron Hammer. Okay, so it looks like all the reinforcements more or less came in from that side. Squig hoppers have gotten away. Skarsnik's army's coming. We should still win this, despite that. Yeah, I thought the reinforcements were, man, that's so trollish. Alright, so let's get just all you guys rotating around. We have missile attacks we can use on you. And I mean, the goblins at least are holding. We might as well use the Wah. I was gonna wait. Yeah, we have the little big boss here who potentially can take out Bellagar. Or Bellagar's dudes. Oh my god, we're so far away. Alright, so the Squigs, let's go ahead and just hammer into his archer lines here. The little shaman was able to blast that character, which is good. We have our war boss here too. Yeah, we need to free him up. No fanatics though. Man, this would be a super choice situation for fanatics. Okay, so we got into the Daca line, or the equivalent of the dwarven Daca line. Our main forces are going. Let's go, let's go. Everyone move up. We need to get our war boss out. It would suck to lose him. He's been a nice character for us. So just get into those archer lines. The goblins thankfully are holding well. We're doing like 0 damage to them, but that's okay. Bellagars get worn down, but it's not as fast as I would like. Fortunately, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Vindictive glare again. Bring that guy down. And how are our other Squigs doing? Yeah, they're all in the way. As long as I can get my characters out, I'm happy. Yeah, come on. Come on, get out of there, bud. Sneaky stabbing as well. Not really worth doing, but I guess on the Squig guards, it's not a bad idea. Great, and Bellagar up on the high ground, still tanking like a champion. Looks like he's been putting a hurting on those units. Some of the Gobbos are going to probably run off the map here, which is too bad. Oh my god, what a cluster of a situation. Like, I totally was like, oh yeah, they're going to come in here, but I guess like on the map they were behind them too, but just right into the erect might of that dwarven army. Alright, so let's go ahead and Vindictive glare you again. We need to get our freaking fanatics up there is what needs to happen. Like, one fanatic would kill that like whole dwarf army here. Alright, we'll pop another Wah just to at least get some fightiness out of it. Let's go here. We have another missile attack coming in soonish. We even have some Squig hoppers fighting in the main lines, but let's see if we can pull them out and around here. Get them going after these archers. Yeah, so let's get them back. Come on, Skarsnik. Alright, the Squig hoppers have arrived. Perfect. The juiced up ones. And our little war boss lived. Okay, that's good. That warms my heart here. Let's go ahead and blast him again if we can. Little Squig hoppers can come out here. Bellagar on the high ground is about to meet his doom. Let's pull you guys back. Pull you guys back as well. What are these, dwarf warriors? Okay, yeah. We don't want to lose our veteran Squig hoppers here unless we really have to. I mean, at least we still have this like massive force that's like pinning them in. You know, it's kind of nice. All right, so let's start shooting here if we can. You Goblin Archers can set up here. Did I totally forget these characters? No. Okay, looks like we did, but it's alright. There's just so much going on. Alright, so those Gorlers are being wrecked. Squig Hoppers are wrecking them. Yeah, we would have lost probably without the reinforcements or with just those guys fighting. So let's go ahead and get these Fanatics like up and around the side and see if we can drop some mean bows on them. Give us a couple dudes and reinforcements. Let's go ahead and move you guys up. Looks good to me. Yeah, the Fanatics are going to wreck this. Like, we need to just force path them through. Let's have you guys jump on them. Oh my god, guys, it's Reckoning. It's the time of Reckoning. Skarsnik and company. I think I forgot to give them orders. So I didn't group them with the main formation. Honestly, just everything that happened here kind of like threw me off kilter a little bit. Which is good. You know, a little bit of a healthy challenge. Didn't hurt anybody. No dwarf characters. We'll just drop a fireball here. Oh god. Oh my god. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let's go. Get in there. No, no, that took like the worst possible angle. Oh, what a blue ball. Alright, collapse. I don't have Spider to Bad Moon or anything. This little war boss can hang back. Go ahead and drop the smoke on here. Squig Hoppers pile into combat. It's fine. Do a big ugly engagement. It's not a problem. Squig Hoppers can engage there. And at least we have this around now. Yeah, so we're going to get some mean fire into them. We could just shoot into the center mass. Like, Fanatics kind of have random angle variant. So they kind of like shoot a little bit wild sometimes. But, yeah, it's alright. Skarsnik's just in like the freaking Shadow Realm somewhere. Yeah, he's been banished to it. Alright, so the dwarf line should start to break soon. The damage over time effect plus just the numbers. Looks like we finally got Bellagar too, so let's just slam into there. Oh my god, what a freaking mess of a fight. You know, on the bright side, I suppose our regular army is going to be more or less intact. Alright, Goblin Squig Hoppers, let's go. Let's help clean these guys up if we can. Yeah, those are just some dwarf warriors there. Alright, so the dwarf army's surrounded. It's only a matter of time. We can do a little bit of fast forwarding here as we just pound them out. And, yeah, we can go after the Dwarf Lord here. We need to wear him down if we can. Very good. All right, guys. What a messed up fight that was. Time for some cleanup, and we'll see you guys on the campaign map. Close victory. I'll take it. Take the money as well. And here, yeah, look at that. He survived. That's nice. And Dwarf Lord up here is going to be a little bit of a nuisance to chase down, but perhaps our other character can. So, for you, we'll get nastier Squigs, since you love your Squigs. The Mighty Mushroom Man. And the little character as well is leveled up. That's very nice. We'll get scouting. Get some magical items as well. Alright, so can we reach you? We can. Auto-resolve is a little bit risky. How is it not giving us this? Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm going to jump in and fight this battle. And yeah, we'll see you in just a second. Alright my friends, the battle was won. No surprise there. We'll take the money. So we're kind of in the red a little bit. And that is going to be it for the first episode. We squashed Clan Angren, but it was actually kind of scary to be honest. But for Skarsnik, anything we want to do down here in the deep red tree. It's for rock labas. This is for night goblin units, squig herds. Anything that really helps with our ammunition. It's for trolls. Yeah, missile strength for goblin rock lava, doom diver catapult units. Sneaky stabas. Gives leadership and weapon strength to all of our stuff in melee. We want to be more bow focused for sure. As far as other stuff though, we could go down here and get the upkeep reduction. I'm pretty sure he has it at the very end. Yeah, he does have the 8%. So probably going there isn't bad. Ambush success chance, that helps. Campaign movement range certainly isn't bad. So we have that, and of course we'll take a break to go down Skarsnik's unique tree, like the underboss, and he's got Cough 'em Up for magic items, steals experience from other lords. It's pretty cool for sure. Fermented fungi will be very, very fun. So let's go ahead and do income from sacking settlements. I think that'll be good, because we're going to be doing that a little bit as we do progress. The big boss is a big, and he's a boss. Let's go ahead and give him survivalist for these battles to come. That's right, he has so much cool stuff. Counter-strike is also quite good. Melee attack always helps. All right, guys, that's it for the first episode. We've cleaned up shop, and what a perfect way to set up the next one, using a Wa to actually take down Clan Angren. That's going to be fun. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining in our first episode of our Legendary Skarsnik campaign. We'll see you back in the next one. Cheers.